at this point, let's add the rest of the details. I will call sans here, and in the text I want to write, "Hello, I'm Paulina Knopp. I specialize in Flutter development." Let me give it a size of 15.0. The next thing I'm going to do is obviously call sans again and write the continuation of my text. That is, I strive to ensure astounding performance with state of, and set the size to 15.0 as well. It's time to call the last sans and write the art security for Android, iOS, web, Mac, Linux. I have made a spelling mistake here, so let me correct it. Then let me set the size of the last text to 15.0. After this, I will give a sized box of 10.0. Let's restart it. And we can see that the information appeared here under About Me. Now we need to put the teal accent containers like the ones we gave in the landing page web. So you can either go ahead and directly copy them from the landing page web, or write them out the way I will be writing them in a moment. Let me start by creating a wrap widget before putting all the containers. And let me give it a spacing of 7.0. Also, I want to set the run spacing to 7.0. Type container, then box decoration inside the children. Set the border to border.o with the color of colors.tealaccent. Then set the style to borderstyle.solid. Give it a comma, and after it, give it the width of 2.0. Don't forget about putting commas once again. Now let's go ahead and add a border radius, which is going to be circular with a radius of 5.0. Great! Use the padding and write edgeinsets.o with a value of 7.0. The first text will be Flutter with a style of Open Sans and the font size of 15.0. Let's run it and see what we have got over here. So here is the container. Now what we need to do is add the rest of them. So I am gonna simply cut this container from here in order to create a function which we will use to keep the code clean. I am going to call it teal container. Inside it, let me write return and paste the container that we cut earlier. replace the comma with a semicolon. Now we need to accept a string text, and instead of Flutter, it will be a text variable. Once we're done, we need to go ahead and copy it. After scrolling down, we have to call the teal container in the exact place where our container was. The first text will be Flutter. Give it a comma. The second one is Firebase. The third one is Android. And the fourth one is Windows. After this padding, we have to add a sized box and set it to 60.0, which is going to be its height. Finally, let me reload the app. And the containers look pretty amazing.